Carla Page, and welcome to my program. Thank you so much for watching. This is the start of a brand new season. I haven't done a show in a while live, and I thank you all for your concern, your care, your love, and just, wondering, where I am. Anyway, I'm back today, and I'm back with a very special guest. And Veterans Day is coming up soon, November the 11th, and I have with me Jeannine Mannarino. And this lady, I have a high regard that I have and a high respect for her. Her and I, when we met, we just clicked. We clicked. She's got loads to tell you about. Some stuff that's going on, some stuff that she's been doing, and we're going to talk about Patriot Hills and why. All right, because as you do know, we celebrate around here everything patriotic, and I have such a love and a caring and an honor and a grace for all veterans. So right now, don't change the dial, keep it right where it's at, and tell your friends we're on. Jeannine, thank you for coming. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much, Carla. I am so honored to be here, and I can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this.
My pleasure. So we're here to talk about Patriot Hills and why, which you are the CEO of.
Yes, ma'am.
You said that you actually got this started, was it 2008, around in there?
Yes, we became incorporated in 2008, but we actually began as a grassroots post 9/11.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Jeannine. Now, were you in the military yourself or any of your family?
Yes, ma'am. I actually was in the New York Army National Guard for 24 years, and then I worked as a federal technician for all the way up to 41 years between both of them. And I loved what I did, and I loved working for the National Guard.
So when it was time for you to go into the military, you just wanted to go on your own, or did someone suggest it? How did that happen where you went into the military?
I actually tried to get into the state police originally. I wanted to become a state trooper, but ironically, I was too short. And then a couple of years later, they actually changed the height limit. And but I was working at basically at the state police at the headquarters, and the National Guard was in the building. So I figured, okay, if I'm too short for that, let me go check that out. And I walked in, and just a couple of days later, I was in the National Guard.
Isn't that something? Now,
Back
did you
in 1980.
1980. So now, did you have to relocate with that, or could you stay here local?
I stayed here local. I did my drills. I went away to basic into AIT, and I worked in communications pretty much many years as a public affairs journalist, and also in administration and recruiting for several years.
Wow, that's something. So I wanted to recognize any of your family that are in the military or have been. You want to recognize them now?
Well, God rest my dad's soul, but he was in the Korean War, and he did some pretty amazing things as far as I'm concerned, and we always had love of our military and our family. It was a perfect fit for me. It was a perfect fit.
Okay. All right. So now, are you looking for more members, or how does that go? Do you get members, or how do you get people to assist you?
Oh, I have volunteers, and we're always looking for more volunteers. And the reason why is we go out, we do a lot of different things. We host symposiums, we host community days, we host mental health symposiums as well. And we've been working in our community for several years. And we have a lot of fun doing it. And we talk about some pretty serious things. And I feel honored that I'm able to do this at the same time. And I just love my volunteers. I have pretty much the same volunteers since it began as a grassroots. And they're still with us, and I'm so thankful.
Yes, that's beautiful.
I am so thankful. But we've grown as an organization, and as of 2023, we started receiving requests nationwide for help. From active duty, from National Guard, from veterans, from widows, and from family members. So it just continues to grow. And when we help our military, we're giving back. We're able to help coordinate, perhaps giving a stipend, and working in the community, providing resources, or also as well collaborating and partnering with many organizations and our state agencies, which is truly inspiring. I feel so blessed that they call upon us. We do a lot of different things, and it just seems to be growing every day.
Yes, wow, just something. There's also a Patriot Hills, Pennsylvania.
Yes, ma'am. My president in Patriot Hills, Pennsylvania, he actually put together a all veterans hockey team. And the veterans hockey team has women veterans, disabled veterans, and veterans and military members. And he's done such a great job. It's called the Johnstown Generals. His name is John P. Kovac III. And he's done a great job. And now he's actually working on Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So he's working on establishing another all-veterans hockey team. They serve as a subsidiary, and I'm just really honored that they're doing this.
Well, on Sunday, the 16th of November, there's a special event taking place, and we want to tell you all about that. But before we do, I wanted to talk a little bit more with Jeannine, but that special event is going to happen at the Rotterdam Elks, and it's at 1152 Curry Road from 12 to 4. And I've been announcing this on my radio show, and I wanted to make sure that I got her here to talk about the speakers and what else is going to be taking place that day, because we welcome you to come out and to be a part of it. Now, you had an event last year that I was a part of at Central Park. Tell the viewers about that.
We had such a great time. We ended up having a Halloween, Autumn Fest, and we incorporated Halloween into it, and we just had such a great time. We had so many young children come and enjoy themselves. They did trick-or-treating. We had about 40 different vendors. When I say vendors, I'm really talking about military veteran service organizations. I'm talking about crafters, food trucks, and I'm just so grateful for all the people that came out for it. And it just seems like every time we host this, we seem to grow more. And it's such an honor to be able to do this. We love bringing in the community, because that's where our National Guard, our reserves are. And serving the community, we need the community to understand why our military need a facility for transition, reintegration, and therapeutic healing.
How can you be reached?
The best way is to email me through phnyjeannine@gmail.com.
So many veterans, they return in such sad, depressive ways, in bad shape when it comes to their lodging and food and family and care and medical and all that. And for me, anytime I can do something that can help them in any form or fashion. My father was a man that was a part of he was a part of the CC camp, and I always took a lot of pride in him saying he did that. So I know you brought some things that you want to show us. Why don't you take a few moments and just share with the viewers some of the things that you brought that you want to let us know about?
Absolutely. Patriot Hills, New York, our vision is for our health and wellness of our United States military veterans and their families. I have a prototype of what we're looking for. We're looking for land or a structure that's already existing. It would be probably commercial as well. And we're looking to be able to have an auditorium, a recreation center, satellite offices. Now, the satellite offices would encompass all the different organizations and agencies that would be able to work with the veteran or the spouse or the family members at the same time. But we're going to focus in on our military, our National Guard and Reserves. There is a disparity when they come home. It's very challenging, especially for our Guard and Reserves. They really don't go back to a base. Some are on a base, but not everybody. And in New York State, I think we have 5 bases, but we've got over 58 different, or plus 50 armories and reserve centers that are in New York State. There's a lot going on with our military, and it's the challenges that they face. Either they come home and they're doing great, there's no problem. Some people come home, they have a medical discharge. There's lots of reasons why transition becomes very challenging. So basically, when we're looking at transition, we're looking at, number one, trauma, possibly trauma from war, humanitarian missions. Humanitarian missions are not easy as at all. I know myself personally, I went on a humanitarian mission several years ago when Hurricane Mitch hit Honduras. And I saw all the wiped out communities and villages that were gone. And it changed me personally. The border mission, which is not easy. The toxic exposure as well. And also medical retirement and actual retirement as well. These are all part of transition. And this cycle just keeps on going. It just keeps on going. Patriot Hills, we want to be able to provide support services. And when I say support services, temporary housing, morale, welfare, and recreation, respite, resilience, and reintegration, and reentry. This is something that we believe, and we've actually seen from other organizations how this works, and providing these services is going to give us an opportunity for any soldier or airman, all military types, to be able to go through, receive services, and prepare themselves for reentry. When I say reentry, we're talking about back in their home. We I do believe Patriot Hills would be the first step before they go out on their own and become homeless. If we are able to give them and provide the resources necessary for a successful transition, it's going to make it so much easier for our military and our veterans to be able to reestablish themselves with their families. So basically a portal of care. We'd have private care, VA care. You must have both of those. Well, the New York State Office of Mental Health, the National Association of Social Workers, both of these agencies are so important, and they provide so many different services. Patriot Hills is not looking to reinvent any wheels. The wheel is there. We just want to link it all together. And then, of course, we've got like Military One Source, the Yellow Ribbon program as well. And both of these programs are excellent programs. This would be an augmentation of the programs. Now, right here, mental health, we all know right now that in the United States, mental health is very critical. It's in a crisis mode. There's a lot of people out there. Suicide has not stopped, even though there's multiple programs out there. Homelessness has not stopped, even though there's multiple programs out there and facilities out there. Toxic exposure. Patriot Hills is very interested in learning more about toxic exposure and how we can help our military before they go into an area where toxic exposure, they might be exposed to it. And one of the ways of doing that, 2 years ago, we had 3 students from Russell Sage College. They worked on as a research analyst for Patriot Hills, and they worked on learning more about toxic exposure and how mental health is associated with this. And they were able to, when they came back to me, they said, Jeannine, finding a way that neither one of them have anything to do with each other was very difficult, very challenging, and they were not able to prove. So what they did say is all of their information that they learned, that toxic exposure and mental health have a greater possibility of becoming one.
Okay.
COVID as well. COVID also created another problem for our military as well. We had a lot of our military pass away because they did receive the shots and everything, and a lot of individuals that didn't know that they had problems with their myocardial valve became very sick and they passed away. But ultimately, a lot of this, and there's so much more. There's so much more. This could go all the way down, but divorce, separation, suicide, loss of comrades, that is a challenge for them. Losing their comrades, sickness, cancer, TBI, PTSI, PTSD, losing their jobs, and homelessness. And this list just continues to grow.
Wow.
And it continues to grow. So these are the items that we want to focus in on to be able to help. And of course, what we would have first is basically the portal for intake and entrance needs assessments, strategic placement, provide health and wellness resources, provide education and mental health programs, needs assessment, reentry, a 2-year program is what we're looking at, basically, to be able to reestablish their lives.
Okay.
Per referral and reentry. Some will only need a week. Some might want to continue to help themselves to get better. Family is one of our priorities, because if your family isn't there to embrace you and to assist our veterans, our military, as they come home or as they transition or they come home with medical needs, there's so much going on in their lives to begin with that a lot of times our military feels displaced, or the fact that they want to be still with their military comrades. And this is what the military comrades, they're going to find a lot of friendships, and we want to be able to bring that back and make it so important for our military to be able to re-enter.
Okay.
Camaraderie is huge. We all know that, whether it's a college, whether it's a school, camaraderie is something that makes us feel positive, and we learn.
Yes.
And then, of course, the rebalance. There's so much out there when it comes to rebalance. There's different ways that we can help with this, but utilizing the community is how we help them with the rebalance. Again, not creating a whole new wheel. We just want to put the wheel there and make it accessible. Faith and fellowship, huge. I believe in faith, whether the soldier or airman or whether they believe in it or not, having it available I believe is very important, and so do my people from Patriot Hills. I actually did research on it, and there was a research out there, and the greatest success story comes from faith for reintegration. And I thought that fascinating. So, and of course, fellowship was on the list as well.
Okay.
Temporary housing, military and veteran families, recreation programs, and community events, utilizing HUD and VASH and other systems out there, and grants, local housing programs, facilities and referrals. We've been providing referrals really for many, many years. Health and wellness. One of the ways we're looking to be able to do this is through a cooperative grant, cooperative agreements. Community and development, the transition, colleges, universities, trade schools, job assistance, humanitarianism. One of the things that we look at is when a veteran actually, when a military member comes home, they go through 30, 60, 90. Well, I call Patriot Hills Day 91 because then they're really back in the community. They might not be on orders anymore, and that transition becomes so much more important.
Yeah.
And last but not least, help us build it. A community and a continuum of care for our freedom fighters.
Wow, lovely. Thank you for that. It's a lot of wealth of information, Jeannine. So now something's coming up on the 16th of November, Sunday. Let's let the viewers know what's going to happen there. We want you to come out. We want you to be a part of it. We want you to please support us. Jeannine's going to tell you all about it because we want you out there, our dear, dear viewers. We want you to come out and support this, okay? Whether you're a veteran yourself or if you know veterans or if you have veterans in your family. All right, go ahead, Jeannine. Tell us.
Well, Patriot Hills is working with the Rotterdam Elks, and we're going to be hosting a dinner on November 16th. We have an amazing lineup of speakers. The first speakers are Peter and Zach Klaus. They'll be sharing their plans for historical research, exploration, and expedition. And they've already done several documentaries. And the last documentary that they did actually won an Emmy. Zach Klaus works for NYT, and I'm so proud of him that he actually won this Emmy. It was a beautiful, beautiful documentary, and we're going to be showing it at the event, and it was about the Battle of the Bulge. And they're going to continue their exploration and expedition, and we're very excited about this because Patriot Hills is going to be working with them to be able to be the fiscal responsibility for them to continue this type of historical research. And one of the things they're going to be looking at is actually a National Guard out of Michigan and how they performed for the Battle of the Bulge. And so we're very excited about it. I think it was the 254th. And the 254th Engineer Battalion. And I have General Foley. General Foley serves on our committee. He has been one of the individuals that started the grassroots with me, and I just feel blessed to have him. And he's going to be speaking. He actually wrote a brand new book, his very first book, and it's called The Catholic Awakening. And my third one is Major Retired Denise Sherman, and I worked with Denise for many years. She's a beautiful woman, And she's going to be talking about the military since she's retired, and about life in general, and how the challenges that she went through as a mother with a very special young child, and watching her, myself personally, working with her at Division of Military and Naval Affairs. I got to see the difficulties that she went through, and I just believe that she's going to bring to us information on how to help mothers in the military, families in the military that do have special children. And I think that's important. You know, not every family is a cookie cutter.
Now, also, I wanted to say to you, too, that it's sponsored by the Rotterdam Ladies, the Ancient Order of Hibernians.
The Ancient Order of Hibernians.
You want to talk about them?
The Ancient Order of Hibernians, the ladies, they have a military and veteran affairs. I'm a member of the Ladies Ancient Order of Hibernians, and I'm their military affairs representative for Schenectady. And they do a lot of work, and they help our military through the programs that we're able to do. They've worked with us on several things. As a matter of fact, they sponsored us. We're going to be sending out at the end of November, we're going to be sending out care packages to our military. And this is basically because the ladies and the Ancient Order of Hibernians want to help our military. They've provided to us grants and everything and donations, and I'm just really honored.
That's beautiful.
They'll be there. We've got the Rotterdam Elks. They believe in everything that we've been working on.
Oh, I really like them over there, too.
I do, too. And the Enlisted Association of the New York National Guard, they will be there, too. Actually, Saturday, November 22nd, at the terrace at Water's Edge at Max 410, we're going to have a military gala. And anybody really can come if you are interested. If you want to know more about it, phnyjeannine@gmail.com. Send me an email if you'd like to know more about it. We're going to be honoring our past presidents. Now, this organization is very near and dear to my heart because this organization Patriot Hills was incubated inside a larger organization called the Enlisted Association of the National Guard of the United States. EANYNG falls under them, and it was actually the Enlisted Association of the National Guard of the United States that endorsed Patriot Hills back in 2009 to create a morale, welfare, recreation program.
Wow, that's interesting. Well, that sounds like a good time there. It really does. What time does that start? What time is the...
This actually starts at 6 p.m.
6, okay.
Yep, and it's off 2 Freeman's Bridge Road, Schenectady.
You know, you gave us so much information, and I wanted to be able just to get a little bit more of this in regarding the 16th. And I know that the local Boy Scouts are going to be a part of it, right?
Yes,
We got to
are.
acknowledge that's Troop 3357. You want to acknowledge them?
Yes, absolutely. Well, the Boy Scouts and actually the Girl Scouts, both of them have come to several of our events. They come in, they present the flags for us, and they help us, they volunteer their time and everything. We just have so much fun. And again, our special speakers are going to be Peter and Zach Klaus, Major General retired Ferg Foley, and Major retired Denise Sherman.
Okay, and the speaking part will take place, now it's 12 o'clock to 4. The speaking will take place.
It's going to be in the beginning, yes.
In the beginning. And then it's called the Hometown Heroes Dinner and Resource Fair, right?
Correct.
It's the fair, and dinner will be served. And then
Yes.
music will be played, right,
Yes, by Carla
me.
Page.
I'm going to be
Yes.
playing some nice light music in the background, and thank you for including me because again, this means so much to me. There's no fee for this, right? For
There's
this,
no
let's
fee.
get that out. There's no cost for this on the 16th of
This
November.
dinner is being provided by the Elks, and I feel so blessed because they got a grant for it. And I'm just really blessed because this is the Rotterdam Elks loves our military. They do a lot for our military, and I feel blessed that they've asked us to be a part of the Rotterdam Elks as well. I am a member, and I just love it.
Well, we're just about to wind up, but I do want to say that on the 11th of November, I myself will be over at Pathways. It's a nursing home and a rehabilitation center, and I'm there all the time. But we're going to have our own Veterans Day celebration. We're going to do that day. And these beautiful flowers that are in this pumpkin, it was made by Akuba Rose. And thank you for making that for me. I appreciate that. It's beautiful. And thank you so much for doing that. Do you want to say hello to anybody? And then we'll wind this up. Is there anybody you just want to say hi to? And then we'll close.
Right now, all of these restaurants and pizza parlors and everything, they're all raising money for Patriot Hills. And we go until November 14th. And I'm just so honored that this pizza and pasta event, it started October 1st. And I just feel really blessed to have been the charity of choice by GJL Marketing. And you know, they've been so great to us. We've got so many wonderful things, Marsala's Appliances. So all of these guys are raising money. What an honor.
Yes.
What an honor.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And,
Pasta pizza event. Beautiful.
Pizza, pasta. Pasta, pizza.
Absolutely. I love it.
I
and
love
give
it.
your information one more time for us, and you can tell the viewers, and please don't be shy. Contact her.
Jeannine Mannarino, PHNY, Jeannine, JeAnnine @gmail.com.
I'll see you on the 16th with bells on.
I am so
honored. And I just could keep saying God bless you, and
Amen.
for, honestly, for God to continue to bless you,
Amen.
continue to bless you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. You know I love you, right?